So it might be my algorithm, but it seems like every single day I'm getting a video about a woman who was going online talking about how she is not getting approached from men. She is not getting the attention that she wants at singles events, at restaurants, when she's out and about. And there's this frustration that men just are not stepping up. And I think one thing that is oftentimes missed from this whole conversation is that we have to remember that we want to be offering the things that men actually like and are attracted to. And I think some of us, quite frankly, are just offering what they're not trying to buy. Like, to be more frank, being very, very clear, right? You may have a lot of men who say, hey, I actually prefer natural hair, but there may be pushback. Ladies feeling like, oh, you're trying to control my weaves or my wigs or my expression. And you have some dudes who's like, hey, I'm not really into like the fake lashes like that or the heavy makeup. But then you have the ladies who still feel like they don't want to go outside unless they have their face beat and have all them big old lashes, right? You have some dudes who are just like not really into the BBLs, not really into the fake body stuff, but you'll have ladies out there who are still hell-bent on getting BBL. So I'm just saying, sometimes I feel, because we haven't really cultivated a culture that is about listening, women listening to men, men listening to women, it's a lot of talking at, there's not really a lot of talking to. I think there's a lot of ladies who just actually legitimately don't understand what men are attracted to. And so they get confused when they go out and they're not getting the attention, they're not getting the traction that they want, they're not getting...
No, most women understand. A lot of younger women don't understand because these older women who are competing with these younger women are doing whatever the hell they want to do. Right? Fine, you say. We live in what we would consider a free society. Go and do what you want, have as much sex as you want, and go spend all the money you want, and you can achieve and get all the education that you want, and all of these type of things. But women are competing with each other, and they only listen to each other, right? That's why so many women look alike. A lot of them have the fake hair, the wig, lashes, the claw as long as nails, the attitude, and all of these type of things. Why? Because they listen to each other, right? Because women are driven by their feelings, and anything goes against what they... Women are very reactionary. You're very gullible, and you're always vulnerable because you base 99.9% of what you do through the way that you feel. When a man is not that way for us. We know when men are basing things off of our feelings, it never goes good, right? Total opposite of women. That's why men and women are supposed to be together because of those things. We're supposed to conform, right? We're supposed to assimilate. We're supposed to assimilate to society. We're supposed to conform to society. Not necessarily meaning that we agree with 100% of whatever society has to offer, but we do have to conform in certain type of ways and assimilate in certain type of ways. And once we do that, we can make or attempt to make whatever necessary changes that we need in society. But as far as interpersonal relationship, is just what it is. It's only 100% only between you and that person. We know what society is telling you, girl, you don't need no man because men have made the world so easy for women. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to. I don't want my woman out here working all hard and she comes home and she's tired and this, that, and the other. If I had it my way, I would want my woman to do what you like. If it makes money, that's just a bonus to the house. It's a bonus to the community. It's a bonus to our children. It's a bonus to me. It's just great to have to feel like you have to go out and work. Then there's all type of resentment that comes up. But I'm about to ramble on, and let's continue with what this young lady has to say with. Got kind of a big forehead, but we can put up with this because this looks like her natural hair.
What they think they should be getting, the attention, validation, or whatever, and it's like sometimes we're just simply not offering, right? Or we're not selling what they're buying. Then it could be the most basic change. Sometimes it's just like smile. Sometimes we don't even know. Sometimes we look mean. Sometimes we having this like resting bee face, will just be super serious, but then be surprised if somebody don't approach us. Remember, this is post Me Too. This is after the time a lot of guys got the message that you don't want to approach a woman in a particular way because that can be seen as, harassment. And so I'm just saying, some of this stuff is not even complicated. If we start offering what these guys are interested in, then we may actually see better results. I don't know. These are just thoughts. What do y'all think? Okay, so
I mean, yeah, it's like not difficult. You don't really have to think that much into it. If you run into a man that is a man, ask him what he wants, he'll tell you. I wish I had a whiteboard where I can write an equation to help y'all understand it, because this is the way that women are making it. It's not hard. It's not. Ask the man what he wants out of relationship, life, woman. Does he want children, married, blah, blah, blah. He'll tell you. It'll be in plain English. But no, since society has told women do whatever the fuck you want to do, you go out here and you look like, some people know what I'm saying. You go out here and it's getting to the point where you look like RuPaul. You look like RuPaul. And then, of course, this is coupled with the transgender thing. I mean, we see you, but we don't even know what to think. What I want to approach, well, her body looks nice. Her face looks nice, but is that her actual face? And why is a dark-skinned black woman got blonde hair? Right? If she was an aborigine, it'd be totally understandable. But you're a black woman with blonde hair. And then for someone like myself who has looked into certain things, if it's a wig or a weave, there's all type of chemicals that are in there that is on top of the most precious and most sensitive part of your body, your brain. So the reason that you think a man would want claw nails, butterfly eyelashes, a blonde wig / weave, a BBL, the fact that you would think that a man would want that, but that's not even really it. It goes back to what I said earlier. Y'all just listening to each other. Y'all are competing with each other. Damn the man. Your purpose on the earth is a man, but damn what he wants. Y'all just listen to each other. It's just like crazy. That us men, we take advice from each other. We take advice. Women, y'all just do what y'all contemporaries and who's ever's in your circle. Y'all just do what each other does. And all y'all single. All y'all single. Meanwhile, men of any means, of any substance, and those could mean a lot of things, which means he's just a fair thinking man, he's just making a living, he's good, and he's just living his life. He's taken, he's married. And the other side of that is, as far as black men go, most, which is 52% at this point, most black men are single and have no children. So that means most of y'all just choosing the same man, y'all all competing for him, and keep saying it, that's just because y'all just listen to each other. The man be damned, because you can be a 5, which is average. You get a man making a certain type of money, y'all can have great, even if you have to work. He making 50, you making 50. That's $100,000 household. All right. If you get everything you need and a few things that you want, life would be fantastic. It would be great. I'm telling you. You mix in a kid. You know, we always got to consider the age. Age consideration is always these type of things that comes into play. But what most likely happens is, if you choose this type of man that I'm talking about, the man of substance that's, you know, no kids, y'all come into the relationship with kids already. So that $100,000 that y'all are making together, well, that automatically goes down. Because it costs $200,000 to raise a child from birth to 18. All type of things that y'all just don't even think about. We are a package deal. Well, I'm not. I'm not a package deal. I'm just me. You just get me. Right? Meanwhile, I'm getting you. I'm getting your child. / children / most of the time more than one baby daddy. I mean, can you see how the scales look? This you over here, right? This you, but I'm right here chilling. I'm just chilling. Like, what you want to do? You ask me what I want to do, be like, what time? I ask you what you want to do. Well, I gotta make sure I got a babysitter, and then I get off work at this time. And the kids are supposed to go with their father, but he hasn't called back. And then the other baby daddy, you know, he's out of town, so I got to take him over my sister's house or my mom's house, and this, that, and the other. Figure that shit out. I'm sitting over here saying, okay, figure that out. I really don't care about none of that, but I'm trying to be with you.
I wanted to follow up briefly with this video because it did get a lot of feedback. And so let's see what some of y'all had to say in response to my question and some of my feedback. This one says, they want the attention, not the man. I mean, all I could do was LOL, because he's right. I mean, there are some women out here who, they go online, they bigger in their...
Why was that weird to me? I know, you know. All I could do was LOL. I mean, come on, no, stop. Just say all I could do is laugh. I don't know why that just triggered me a little bit. All I could do was LOL. I just couldn't imagine myself saying that, but okay.
They complain not because they really want results and not because they really care. They actually just would prefer the social validation. That's really all they're looking for. So he is right on that. This one here, it says, no, it has to do with attitudes and thinking we owe them everything for a date. Yeah. Also, something else that we have to be reminded is, like, men don't really owe women approaching them. Like, there is no rule out there that says that men are obligated to approach every single woman that he sees at a you know, I don't know, at an event, at a club, at a singles event, whatever it may be.
And let's just be honest too about today. It's if you cold approach a woman, which is you just see her out somewhere, you never seen her before, you don't know nobody she knows, she don't know nobody you know anything. That's cold approach. And you just go up to her, that stuff really don't work. To even be successful, it has to be within some type of setting with most people meet their spouses, mates, partners, whatever it is, at probably like a workplace. It used to be in the church. Even further back than that, it used to be arranged. So now we're in this age to where you have access to all these people. You have access to people throughout the world. Y'all have nothing in common, no common interest at all. You grew up totally different. What are y'all gonna talk about? I'm gonna cold approach. Example. I'm online. Oh, let me see. No, we're not gonna go there because I wouldn't be able to piece that together. But the point is, cold approaching, whether it would be online or even in person, things are just so different because even if I cold approach a woman today, she thinks she has a million options because she's online and she sees all these fanciful things that are going on. I mean, social media is only what people want you to see. I mean, that's all it is. And that's what 100% of people that's on social media. Even the ones that are on here vlogging about, one lady on here I see, she's vlogging about like her husband don't work and she has to work these jobs, and we think she's opening her life to us, but she's only seeing it. So let this lady continue.
Whatever it may be, a party, like there's no rule or law that says men are obligated to approach women. They don't have to. And so this sense of expectation, I will say, some people may say entitlement, but I would put the expectation that women have that when they show up, whether it be, you know, dressed in a particular way, their face be like, they put effort into their looks and they go to an environment expecting men are going to give them the validation or the attention they want. That's not necessarily the case, particularly in this era. And while I understand there's the innate desire every woman has to get attention or to get that validation from men, a lot of ladies are going to sit here and lie about it and say, no, that doesn't matter. What are you talking about? You're lying, etc., etc. But deep down, heterosexual women like attention from other men. Even if it's attention that says I can turn them down, they still want to know that they can walk in a room and turn heads. It is what it is. So women like that. They like that attention. They want that attention. But that attention isn't necessarily obligated to give to them. And I think that's you know, the cold hard truth. Men are happy to give it to women that they find attractive, feminine, fit, friendly, or just approachable. But if that energy isn't there, or there's been an environment that's been cultivated where men feel less motivated and quite frankly actually feel afraid or cautious for whatever reason to approach women, then you're not going to see that. So let's continue. It says the risk ain't worth the reward no more. Yeah, I talked about this before where there is legitimately a lot of risks associated with approaching women. Post Me Too, post, you don't know, first of all, is this a woman, is this a man?
I have enough of this. Goodness gracious. This what she's talking about will take 10 minutes to explain. It'll take 10 minutes to explain. Anyway, if you like the video, I don't even like it. Share the video, comment on the video. Go over YouTube. We have some other things over there, Mr. Info 5000. Peace.